Rice. He's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete.
Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
Appears to be
On the road,
Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick. Heenick with a load of steam, and he bowls over.
One as Blake Burnstrom looks to go. Blake Burnstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Louisville Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Quarter, 3 seconds, Simiato. No. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media LLP and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media LLP.
GameDay Media LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Game 1, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're live from Larry Sandy Field in Velva, North Dakota. Here with GameDay Media as we have a Division 11A football game here tonight between two teams that are both 4-1 on the season. The number 3 ranked Velva Drake-Anamoose-Garrison Aggies, the home team on the scoreboard tonight, hosting the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. And these two teams have a lot of depth and a lot of good coaching for both sides of the football field, and we're looking forward to a great game here tonight. My name's Randy Peterson, and welcome in and pop up some popcorn and get your favorite beverage, because we think this is going to be a pretty good game. We had this one circled on our calendar back a month ago or so, and when it became available, we decided we're going to come down to Velva, kind of out of our area, but we're gonna see what we can do tonight and present this show to you tonight here on Game Day Media. I want to welcome in my color commentator tonight, Noah Fredrickson, who donned the uniforms of the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws a few years ago, and you know a lot about the Outlaws. You've seen them play a couple times so far this year. What are your thoughts tonight, Noah, as we begin with this coverage in our Border Plains Equipment pregame show?
Yeah, every week that they've played, the last 4 weeks, they continue to get better. They started off week 1 a loss, tough environment on the road in Northern Cass, but now their next 4 games they've won, and they continue to build upon what they did the previous week, and I think they're ready for the test tonight here in Velva.
You know, I was last down here when my son was playing football for the Williams County Firestorm, a co-op between Tioga and Ray. And at that time, the fire department down here at Velva would always shoot off a cannonball every time Velva scored the touchdowns. I don't know if they do that anymore, but I mean, they kind of run out of shells on a few games down there, because Velva's got known to put up a lot of points, and I think the Outlaws can also put up a lot of points as well, given the right combination and so forth. But we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Tioga Medical Center, trusted healthcare right at home in Tioga. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill, visit tiogahealth.org. You're watching the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, located right off of Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. Back after this timeout.
NCC Video is everything you love about cable TV in a portable package. Watch shows live or record them wherever you are, whether you're at home or on the go, even out of state. No more fighting over what's on TV, because everyone can watch what they want, when they want, on their own devices, all for the same price or less than you're paying today. We'll even get you set up at home and show you how to use it. NCC Video. Take your TV with you.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare has it all. The Cenex C-Store Plus Automotive Service and quality Napa parts. They deliver bulk fuel and propane. Now is the time to contract your rate and save on fall and winter propane. Find complete agronomy services with chemical, seed, and dry fertilizer, along with custom application services available from their fleet. And our Green Ag location in Mohall handles Forgo implements. That's Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
As we come back to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, it's time now for our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments. Lindsay Grocery, where community meets quality every day. Find them on Facebook for daily, weekly deals. Your favorite grocery store up in Crosby, North Dakota. Take it away, Noah, with Seth Wistoff.
Yeah, down here with Coach Seth Wistoff. Coach, 4-game winning streak, but tonight on the road it's going to be a little different battle.
Yeah, these guys have won a lot of games, especially on this field, but we're ready. Our guys are locked in. This is the most locked in we've been all year, so we're hoping to get in the punching match with them and throw some of our own as well.
Let's talk about your starting quarterback, Jace Becker. He's been amazing through a year and a half of football now, but I think this might be his most challenging game of his career. How have you instilled confidence into him this week?
Well, he's a kid that he just works so hard, and because he works hard, then he gains confidence by that. And you know, I don't want to puff him up and give him any sort of false confidence, but put in the time and the energy and the effort to be successful in this one, and I think he's ready tonight.
What's your final message going into this game?
That we got to stick together. You know, you can't win. One person's not going to win this game. 2, 5, 10 people's not going to win this game. We need the whole crew on board every time someone feels they got their best effort, and then we can.
Sounds good, Coach. Good luck tonight. Back to you, Randy.
Hey, thank you, Noah. Best luck. Thank you, Seth Wistoff, as well. We're going to send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk as Noah makes his way to the other side of the football field, try to catch up with head coach Matt Weidler of the Velva Drake-Anamoose-Garrison Aggies. We'll be back after this timeout.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Othion Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3000. 888-305-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
And as we come back again with our Lindsay Grocery coach's comments, Noah Fredrickson's made his way to the west side of the field, caught up with head coach Matt Weidler of the Aggies. Go ahead, Noah.
Yep, down here with head coach Matt Weidler. Coach, home game here against the Outlaws, a very confident team, 4 wins in a row. How do you kind of take that confidence away from them tonight?
Well, we got to execute. Offensively, we got to sustain some drives. Defensively, we got to try and get them in some third and long situations and get off the field on third down.
And I know you guys like to run the ball, but Outlaws are down a few in the secondary. How does that kind of go into the decision-making process on offense?
Well, I mean, we still got to do what we want to do and try and get the run established. If we can do that, that could set up some play action stuff. But, and then defensively, what they're doing kind of dictate what maybe we want to do offensively as well.
Top 2 teams in the region right now. What's your final message to the team before you take the field?
We got to compete for 4 quarters, and just grind out, whatever possession we can get, and then we got to get off the field defensively.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight. Back to you, Rand.
Hey, thank you, Noah. Thank you, Matt Weidler. We're going to send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. We'll come back after this timeout with more of the Border Plains Equipment pregame show after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Looking for a powerful new truck at an unbeatable price? Then check out Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for just $499 a month. $499 a month. Or take home a GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab and save a massive $13,000 off MSRP. These trucks are loaded with performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech, all at rock-bottom prices. Make your way over for a test drive today. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Becker. And as we come back, it's time for our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet or Player Spotlight. Chevrolet Player Spotlight. Say that thing 4 times in a row, Noah. Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight. And for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, it's sophomore quarterback number 2, Jace Becker, as Noah alliterated in the coach's comments with Seth Wistoff. Becker has been improving every game, hasn't he, Noah?
Yeah, he has. From his first game start last year as a freshman, now mid-season sophomore year. But like I talked to Coach Wistoff, this is more than likely going to be his toughest test of his career, and I'm ready to see how he responds tonight.
Yeah, and as he's only a sophomore, he's got some tools with him, that Ty Barman, he's a freshman this year, stands 6'3", he's a fullback, and he's a load to bring down. But Becker, Jace Becker, the sophomore quarterback for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet or Player Spotlight. And when we come back after this timeout, we'll head over to the other side of the field as we highlight one of the Aggies football players. Back after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
And as we come back for more Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight, we're going to feature Cooper Kittleson, the senior quarterback for the Aggies. Has 675 yards of passing, averages 11.4 yards per pass. He's had 7 touchdown passes. He's got 6 point-after touchdowns. He is one of the main cogs in this wheel for the Aggies, taking over for a very good quarterback from a year ago. That is, I believe, Reggie, not Reggie, is it Reggie Bruner? No, it wasn't Reggie Bruner. I can't remember his name, but he was a good one. I think he was going to play for the Bison, if I'm not mistaken. But Cooper Kittleson has got some tools in his back pocket as well, with Logan Vincent and Brody Seiler and Reese Steffen and just a number of athletes. These guys are so well coached. They have got a dynasty over here, Noah.
Yeah, and watch for Cooper Kittleson also on the ground. He's the Aggies' second leading ball carrier behind Logan Vincent, so he likes to do it through the air, on the ground. He'll do it all, and we're going to have a good quarterback matchup tonight, Randy.
That's our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet Player Spotlight. And we'll come back as we head back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. We'll come back. We're about 12 and a half minutes away from our opening ceremonies here. We'll step aside. We'll come back for more.
Skin by Legacy Tioga open doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
Hey, and as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, it's time for our Skin by Legacy Faces in the Crowd. Visit legacyhealthclinic.org/Tioga to schedule an appointment or consult with Sarah in Tioga or Stanley, as they now have a clinic over in Stanley, and man that clinic in Stanley on Wednesdays. That is Skin by Legacy, based out of Tioga with a clinic in Stanley as well. Visit with Sarah for all your scheduling and appointment needs at Skin by Legacy. As we continue on here with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, final warm-ups are being held here with 11 minutes to go before we have our country store starting lineups. And Noah, we've talked about it a little bit already, but for those that are just joining us, what are you expecting out of the Velva Aggies tonight? I know they like to rush the ball.
Yeah, we talked to Coach Matt Wilder just now, and I kind of hinted at maybe going through the air a little bit more tonight, but he said, no, we're going to stick to what we do well. They're going to open up with the rush, and then they're going to hopefully get play action out of that. So, you know, Wilder, he's got a script of what he wants to do, and he's going to carry it out tonight against the Outlaws.
And then on the other side of the field, of course, head coach Seth Wistoff, the longtime coach for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, has put a pretty good program each and every year. They're competitive. They like to run the ball as well. They've got some weapons this year in the skill positions. They had to replace a couple of linemen, but it seems like they've done that this year, Noah.
Yeah, the Outlaws, a lot of talent in the program. Right now it's a balance between Jace Becker getting it to his playmakers, Oakley Grubb in the backfield, and then Ty Barman, the number one receiver, fullback. He kind of does it all for him. But they'll be without Brody Seiler on both sides of the ball tonight. And offensively, I think that's huge. He's their number 2 guy. He hauled in 2 catches last week. They were both touchdowns. That's going to hurt Jace Becker as a young quarterback in this atmosphere.
Yeah, Becker's going to have to read defenses tonight and make the right decisions if he's going to try to throw the ball. But if you get a chance, concentrate on this Becker kid's footwork in the backfield. I know that you had a good arm, but I know he's got better legs than you did, Noah. Well, maybe you were pretty good at footwork, but
I preferred to pass the ball. I'd scramble out of the pocket and I'd pass it anyways.
Becker, if you haven't watched him play basketball, he doesn't tip the scales, but at about 6 foot. But boy, he can play with the best of them inside the paint on the basketball floor, and that's proved something that is very worthwhile here on the football field as well, as Becker's able to scramble, keep those feet chopping, and it's hard to bring him down.
Yeah, and he loves his footwork almost a little too much. There's times where his line has a pocket for him, but he likes to use those feet to get out of the pocket. So I'd like to see a little more patience out of Becker tonight against this Aggies defense.
That said, we're going to take another timeout as we head back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk here at Larry Sandy Field in Velva, North Dakota. We're about 8.5 minutes away from our opening ceremonies here before our Northwest Therapy Services opening kickoff with locations in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. Back after this timeout.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Hey, and as we come back here to our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, the officials are down on the field with the captains' meetings, and we'll figure out who's going to receive the ball first. But in action around the area tonight in 9-man football, Alexander, the number 5 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, putting it on the Surrey Mustangs at the start of the third period. They're up 30-0. So that game is going to end fairly soon with a running clock situation down there at Surrey, just down the road here from Velva. Kenmare tonight, Kenmare Bull-Bellsburg Central is hosting Mulhall Lansford Sherwood tonight up there in Kenmare. And Divide County, receiving votes in the latest media poll as well, are playing the Nedros Cardinals tonight over in Minot. And I know you've got some games in the 11A division.
Yeah, 11A. There's only one score reported so far. Park River area is up 18-0 over Grafton. But other games I'm looking at, Tioga Botno, that's Region 3 action going on. Central McLean versus Shiloh Christian. Harvey Wells County versus Rugby. Langdon area Edmore Munich against Thompson. That's one of Langdon's toughest games remaining on the schedule, as they're ranked number 1 so far in the state.
And also down in Killdeer tonight, Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin on our second stream on Game Day Media has a pretty good team down there in Killdeer. Cowboys hosting the Bowman County Bulldogs tonight. So catch out all that action as well down there at Killdeer with Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin. As we pull up the latest polls for 11A football, Langdon area Munich still sitting at number 1. The Killdeer Cowboys at number 2, moving up a slot from a week ago. And the Velva Aggies going from number 2 to number 3 in this week's poll. Park River area is number 4, and rounding out the top 5 is Ellendale, Edgeley, and Calm, with Botno and Dickinson Trinity receiving votes in this week's 11A football poll. And we take a look at the 9B poll. It is New Rockford, Cheyenne, Maddox still at number 1, and it's going to be Larimore, LM at number 2. Linton HMB, a long time pollster. They're in the top 5, it seems like every year. Linton HMB sits at number 3. The Alexander Comets at number 4. And the Divide County Maroons at number 5, also receiving votes. Hankinson and Grant County Flasher in the latest 9B football rankings. As we take a look at our schedule for next week, we're going to be off until next Thursday when Game Day Media will travel over to Ray to have a volleyball game between two powerhouses in District 5. The Kenmare Bullbells Honkers taking on the Ray Jays over in Ray on Thursday night at Kurt Hodden Field Court. And on Friday night, we've got 3 football games in store for you. Hopefully we can do them all, and it'll be Kenmare Bullbells Honkers traveling up to Crosby to take on the Divide County Maroons. It'll be the Stanley Blue Jays taking on the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, and it'll be the number 1 ranked team in 11A football, the Minot North Sentinels, taking on the Watford City Wolves down at Fred Fridley Field down in Watford City. So that's our tentative schedule for next week. Stay tuned, and you can check us out on our Facebook page at Game Day Media. And you can also check us out on our YouTube channel at Game Day Media ND for all the action. Enable all those notifications. Get a little blip every time you come on with us, and we'll see what we can do to make your evening a good one if you can't make it to the gym or to the field. We certainly encourage you from Game Day Media to come out and support your teams, but if you can't, we're the next best option here on Game Day Media. That said, we're about 3 minutes away. We'll go back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk one more time. When we come back, it'll be time for our country store starting lineups and our national anthem. Back after this timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
And as we come back and bring up our country store starting lineups, first for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws starting offensive team. They go with quarterback Jace Becker. The freshman Ty Barman is the fullback, and the sophomore Oakley Grubb running at the tailback position for the Outlaws. On the wings tonight, it's senior Grady Perizic and junior Colston DeBach. And the tight end tonight is Colton Grove. And the offensive line consists of Kean Morris, Walker Sheldon, Case Nygaard, Cade Nordloff, and Kelby Cooper trying to keep and protect the quarterback tonight and blow open some holes for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. And as we look at the other side of the field, the Velva Aggies, they go with, again, the player spotlight tonight, sponsored by Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet. That is senior Cooper Kittleson. Junior Logan Vincent's a load to bring down. He was our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game when they played on the Stanley Blue Jays. And Brady Hoff at one wide receiver. Grady Crawford at another one. Reese Stefan is a tight end. A wide receiver, Mason Kraft, the tight end. And in the middle, Madden Barsted and Jaden Foss, Eric Uland, and Matt Bryant. That's your country store starting lineups. If they don't have it over at the country store in Powers Lake, North Dakota, you won't need it. We'll be back, and we'll keep it right here as Chelsea Holman will honor the United States of America with the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome everyone this evening to Larry Sandy Field. and to tonight's football game featuring the visitors, the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, and your Velva Drake-Anamoose-Garrison Aggies. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to salute the flag of our nation. We ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and stand at attention for the singing of our national anthem. The anthem is being sung by Velva student Chelsea Holman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Boy, how about that? Chelsea Holman honoring the United States of America with the singing of our
Tonight's
national
game
anthem.
is sanctioned by
We'll
the
turn it
North
over to
Dakota
Larry
High School
Long, our
Activities
PA announcer,
Association,
for
and
the
is
introduction
played
of
under
our
the
starting
emphasis of
lineups.
Good sportsmanship and fair play. We ask that all players, coaches, and fans conduct themselves accordingly for the enjoyment of tonight's contest. We would like to thank Trinity Health Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Aggies, for their medical coverage of tonight's contest. Your officials, Mike Anderson, John Klock, Mike Holtz, Chad McNally, and Jeremy Johnson. And now your starting lineups. First of all, as a team, we introduce the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. Your head coach for the Outlaws, Seth Wiskoff, assisted by Tate Inget, Jonah Rosen, Eric Bauman, and Isaac Nordloff. And now the starting offensive lineup for your Velva Drake-Anamoose Aggies. Right tackle number 77, Matt Bryant. Right guard number 54, Gage Roberts. Center number 71, Jaden Foss. Left guard number 56, Madden Barstead. Left tackle number 55, Eric Hewlin. Tight end number 1, Mason Kraft. Wide receiver number 18, Reese Steffen. Wide receiver number 13, Grady Crawford. Wide receiver number 4, Brady Hoff. Your running back number 5, Logan Vincent. And the quarterback number 7, Cooper Kittleson. Head coach for the Aggies, Matt Weidler, assisted by Casey Comey, Chris Holt, Bobby Bartz, Brock Nagel, Jacob Efforts, Jerry Jesperson, and Pat Efforts.
That's your country store starting lineups for both teams as the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, of course, you saw that on our country store starting lineups. They don't go individually, they go as a team, and kind of a team building effort there. I don't know if that's what they did back when you were introduced, Noah.
Yep,
but,
that's been the Outlaw tradition for as long as the Outlaws have existed.
And as we take a look at our opening kickoff tonight, it appears that the Ray Jays, the Ray Powers Lake, boy, that's almost like swearing to Noah here. Ray Powers Lake Outlaws are going to be kicking off. They spot the ball at the 40-yard line, and it'll be Cade Nortloff trying to get his foot into it. There's the whistle, and we're underway here with our Northwest Therapy Services opening kick. It's going to be run down there, and it's going to be picked up just inside the 10-yard line before he's walloped out of bounds by number 40.
This is what Cody Riesta does as we look at our RTC instant replay. Nice kick by Cade Nordloff. Grady Crawford receives it, tries to make a move, but here comes Cody Riesta laying the boom. That's how you start a game if you're the Outlaws on the road.
All right, first down and 10. We're 2 seconds into the first quarter, and we've had a big hit. The ball is spotted at the 17-yard line on the opening possession for the Velva Aggies, and if I don't say Drake-Anamoose-Garrison each time, take no offense. Little shift in the front line there defensively for the Outlaws as they pitch the ball back to Vincent. Vincent crosses the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up a short 2 yards on that first carry, but you got a key on that, Mr. Vincent. He knows where the holes are at behind his front line.
Yeah, that was perfectly executed by the Outlaws. You are going to have to rally to the ball every single down tonight, and they get the first one here on first down.
Second down and 8 from the 19-yard line on the Aggie 19-yard line. As again, they wear their white helmets with blue jerseys, yellow pants tonight. They're going from right to left on your TV screen here tonight. Welcome into our broadcast. We appreciate you coming on board with us here from Velva on a very good atmosphere down in Velva. As Kittleson looks to throw the ball, now tucks, crosses at 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 before he's finally brought down. He goes from the 19-yard line down to the 45-yard line. So a gain of 36 yards.
Look at this patience on the play here from Cooper Kittleson. He's staying in his pocket, and then he looks in front of him. Oh, I got 15 yards before anybody's going to touch me, so he just takes off, and great job from Kittleson.
They go from the 19 to the 50-yard line, so that's a gain of 31 yards on that last carry by Cooper Kittleson. They put a man in motion going from left to right. Now he sets up behind the right side of the offensive line, and it's Logan Vincent carrying a couple of Outlaws with him for about a 4-yard gain, 4.5-yard gain there for Logan Vincent as they spot the ball just shy of the 40-yard line.
And that's exactly what Matt Weidler was talking about, is we're not going to switch anything up and just start airing it out. They're going to stick to the run game, and that's what they're doing so far. They'll take 5 yards every play.
4-yard gain there for Mr. Vincent as the ball spotted just shy of the 40-yard line as we have an empty backfield. And now they put a man in motion, and then they stop. Put another man in motion, and they're going to tuck the ball. It's going to be Kittleson again, and Kittleson met there just inside the 35-yard line, about the 37. So it'll be a gain of about 4 yards on that last carry, make it 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Aggies.
And those are the type of plays that help your quarterback out. Give them a read where they have to focus on one defender and read their body movement. That's what Kittleson does, and picks up 4 or 5 yards, 3rd and inches now.
Can't help but think this is a big down already here early in this first quarter. A chance for the Outlaws to make a stop here, and no doubt it'll probably be a 4-down territory, but Vincent not going to worry about that as he crosses the line again. He'll pick up about 4 yards, and it'll be another Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota, right off Main Street. Stop by their store, visit with Brian and Tracy Hischlin over at Prairie Home Furnishings to see what they can outfit your home with at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley, North Dakota.
And as we saw that RTC Network's instant replay, nobody touched them until the second level of the Outlaws defense, and on 3rd and short, that's not going to do it for your squad.
First down and 10 from the Outlaw 32-yard, and here's the first pass, and he drops it, and that is an incomplete pass, and that'll stop the clock with 8:58 to go. Just took his eye off it and started going before the ball was garnered there by Mason Kraft.
Yeah, I think the Outlaws lucked out there, because if Kraft gets the ball in his hands, he's going to make a play. Looked like he had a lot of room to work with, but he's got 9 catches for 137 yards and a touchdown on the year. So he's one of those targets for Kittleson to go to.
8:58 remaining here in the opening quarter at Larry Sandy Field in Velva, North Dakota. My name's Randy Peterson, alongside Noah Fredrickson here this evening here on Game Day Media. And we appreciate all of our viewers and listeners. As they tuck the ball, a rollout to the left, and there is a completion to number 21. He's still on his feet before he's finally dragged out of bounds. That completion to Raider Barstead for the Velva Aggies. He goes all the way from the 32-yard line for another first down inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. He goes from the 32 down to about the 14-yard line, so an 18-yard gain there for that completion to Raider Barstead.
And that's just one of those plays, making it easy on your quarterback. Roll out, he's got his guy right there, easy pass, and then they kind of pick on the new cornerback, Brody Beach, and he wasn't able to make the tackle.
8:59 to go as the clock was stopped. He stepped out of bounds. It'll be first down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Here's a handoff to Vincent. Again, he splits that defense, still on his legs, gets past the 10, all the way down just short of the 5-yard line at about the 6-yard line. So an 8-yard gain there by Mr. Logan Vincent, the running back, and it'll be second down and 2.
That's just making it too easy for the Velva offense. They're getting 5 to 8 yards a carry, and the Outlaws defensive line isn't doing anything to stop it right now.
Second down and 2. Second down and 2. Man in motion. Here's the snap. And Kittleson again is going to tuck it. And he'll be close to the line again as the line judge over there just about at the first down markers. And it'll be third down as he's just short. I don't know. Nope, it's going to be a first down as our white hat Mike Anderson is indicating a first down and goal. So as the clock continues to run with 7:50 to go, the ball spotted at about the 3-yard line. And
if I'm the Aggies right now, I give the ball to Logan Vincent maybe 4 times. I'm assuming he's going to get in one of those times.
Make him stop you a little bit. As they roll out to the right, here's Vincent again, and Vincent finds pay dirt, and that's a touchdown from 3 yards out at the 7:31 mark. Logan Vincent carries the ball in for the first touchdown of the game on the first drive by the Aggies.
Well, Randy, I won't act like that was hard to call. They've been doing it all drive long, and they do it on first and goal, and he pounces into the end zone for 6 for the Aggies.
So the first points of the night go to the Velva Drake-Anamoose-Garrison Aggies. They put 6 on the board. They'll try to tack on 2 more as they line up in the gun here for the Aggies. Kittleson dropping back, rolls to his right, looking to throw it, and he's got Mason Kraft for the 2-point conversion. So with 7:31 to go, a good opening drive for the Velva Drake-Anamoose-Garrison Aggies. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this timeout. 8-0 on your NCC scoreboard. Back for the RPL Outlaws.
Tioga's many locally owned businesses welcome you to stop, shop, and even talk. Our local owners would love to strike up a conversation with you and share their knowledge and expertise. From gifts to clothing, coffee to auto parts, Tioga has what you want. Come shop Tioga. You'll find what you're looking for, but you might leave with even more.
And as we come back here off of that first touchdown by the Velva Aggies, it'll be Vincent spotting the ball at the 40-yard line. He's the kicker. There's the whistle, and the kickoff is a good one, and it'll be number 8.
Brody Beach.
And he gets the ball back past the 20-yard line up to about the 23-yard line on that kickoff return. So with 7:24 remaining here in the opening quarter, It'll be first down and 10 for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. And it's almost imperative that the Outlaws have some sort of drive here to counter that opening touchdown for the Aggies.
Yeah, that's where the pressure comes. Being in Velva with a young quarterback, he's got to step up to the plate tonight.
There is the ball that's pitched off to Ty Barman, and the 6'3" freshman takes a couple Aggies with him, crosses the 25-yard line up to about the 28-yard line. So about a 5-yard carry for Ty Barman, who wears number 0. He stands 6'3". And keep your eye on that young man over the rest of his career, especially on the basketball floor, but he's no slouch on the football field either.
Well, that's what we see from the Velva offense, was just making easy plays for the quarterback. That's what you got to do with the young quarterback here tonight in Jace Becker.
They'll give him 4 yards on that last carry on the scoreboard. Second down and a short 6. And it's going to be Becker handing the ball off to Oakley Grubb, and Grubb held up for no gain on the play. The sophomore tackled immediately.
It was Emmett Legg who got in there at the end, and they're doing the same thing the Outlaws did on that first play, is rallying to the ball, but then the Outlaws got away from it and let the Velva Aggies march down the field, and now you got third and medium for the Outlaws here on their first drive.
Yeah, the third down, and a very big down here for the Outlaws. Try to keep this opening drive for the Outlaws going as they split out 3 receivers to the left of quarterback Jace Becker. He rolls to his left, now looking to throw the ball, decides to tuck it, and he's going to be short of line of gain. He'll pick up about 2 yards, but he needed 6.
As we look at this RTC Network's instant replay, this is what Coach Wistoff loves to do with his young quarterback, is these rollout plays to the left or the right. Here it was to the left. That makes it harder on the quarterback. He's got to get that shoulder turned. That time nothing was open down the field, and gets what he can, and it wasn't much.
As looks like Ty Barman sets up to punt the ball away on 4th down and 5. There's a snap, and no, it's number 4 is the kicker. That is Colton Grove, and it's a fairly good kick, but it's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to spot the ball. And I believe it's going to be right at about the, let's see, guys, about the 38-yard line, 37.5-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Aggies again. And with 5:49 remaining here in the opening quarter, they'll spot the ball at the 42-yard line.
And that's exactly how Coach Matt Wilder wanted to start with the Aggies here tonight. March down the field, get a touchdown, and then a 3 and out. Now the offense is back on the field.
Yeah, the defense got to step up here for the Aggies, try to force something.
Brody Beach, man coverage with Crawford on the bottom of the screen.
They send Vincent in motion, but Kittleson tucks the ball, brought down from behind by the Outlaws, but not before he picks up about 7 yards on that last carry.
You can tell Coach Matt Wilder loves the pre-snap motion just to see what the defense is going to react to it. And then they've been going to that jet sweep read option with the quarterback, and Kittleson's getting 7 yards a carry.
Second down and a long 3 for the Aggies as, again, Vincent flanks the right side of Kittleson. Now he sends him in motion. Now here is a screen pass out to Vincent. He crosses the line of gain, and he's still on his feet. Gets past the 40 all the way down to the 37-yard line. So that's a gain of 12 yards according to my Tioga High School math. But more importantly, that keeps the drive going for the Velva Aggies.
Yeah, and just another easy play. Pitch and catch with the quarterback to the running back, and nobody's locked on to Logan Vincent, so he had 8 yards before anybody touched him.
First down and 10 again. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota. Stop by just off of Main Street to the east of Main Street. Visit with Tracy and Brian Hischlin at Prairie Home Furnishings. That first down sponsorship. Here's Logan Vincent again going up the middle. Finally gets touched. The ball's on the turf. And the Outlaws say they have the football. What do the officials say?
Well, let's look at that RTC Network's instant replay. They're going to say he's down. It did look like the ground may have caused it as he goes right up the middle, touched by no one, and then elbow hits the ground, and then the ball pops out. So good job by the refs to get that one right.
That brings up a 2nd down and 1 on that last carry by Vincent. But boy, the Outlaws were looking and needing a turnover and didn't get it. 4:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's a shotgun as Kittleson steps up. He's running out of real estate, and he gets tackled for a loss there by the Outlaws. A good job defensively by the front line of the Outlaws.
As we look at that replay, it looked like he might have tripped on his own foot or an offensive lineman's foot as he's in the pocket, steps up, and then just kind of crumbles down for the sack. I don't know who you credit that to the Outlaws for, but that's a sack.
Loss of 3 on the play brings up 2nd down and a long 4 for the Aggies. 3rd down, excuse me. Check that. 3rd down and 4. Your NCC scoreboard, the Aggies scored on their opening quarter 8-0 with the point after touchdown completed there. And now under center, they hand the ball off. This time it's going to go. He's past the line of gain, and he's going to take it all the way down inside the 5-yard line. That ball carrier is Brody Seidler, the senior, at 175 pounds, goes from the 32 inside at the 5-yard line. So a 27-yard run, and it'll be 1st down and goal for the Aggies.
Isn't that nice, Randy, when your second running back can come in, give Vincent a break, and then rip a 27-yarder off like that?
Well, they're going around that right side of the line, it seems like a lot to me, and they must have a lot of confidence in those right guard and the right tackle in the center. But it brings up 1st down and goal now with 3:17 remaining as under center Kittleson barks out the signal, sends a man in motion, now stops. Hands the ball off again here to Seidler. Seidler goes in for the touchdown. We'll take a look at that one. That was easy with 3:12 to go. We'll take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay.
Yeah, again, Brody Seidler, just an inside zone. The first one he bounced outside, but here he just kind of waltzes right into the end zone for another 6 points for the Aggies.
That's a 5-yard touchdown run, and it's 14 points now on the board for the Velva Aggies with 3:12 to go here in the opening quarter of this Region 3 11A football game. And right now, the Outlaws are going to need to generate some offense to try to get back into this game. They'll go for 2 as just before the clock expires, Kittleson looks to throw the ball. It's in and out of the hands of the Aggies receiver. So with 3:12 to go, 14-0 on your NCC scoreboard, the Aggies lead the Outlaws. We'll be back after this timeout.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
And we bring it back here. You take a look at the bottom of our screen, that North Dakota score feed ticker, as Vincent puts his foot in it. And this time it's going to be Barman, the 6'3" freshman. Got a load of steam going, crosses the 30-yard line, digs for 2 more at about the 32-yard line. A good return by Ty Barman. But notice that North Dakota score feed ticker at the bottom of your screen there. It rolls out all the football games that are happening in the state of North Dakota. If you don't already have it on your iPhone or your iPad, go to the App Store and download North Dakota Score Feed. It's a free app, and you can stay on top of all the scores in all the different sports that they have to offer. 3:07 to go. Second possession as they swing it out to Barman, and Barman catches it past the 35-yard line up to about the 36, so a 4-yard gain on that short little pass to Ty Barman.
And as we look at that replay, another just easy pitch and catch from Becker to his number 1 receiver. But this is the energy you need. Puts his shoulder down, runs Mason Kraft over. That's what you need. You're down 14-0. Somebody's got to bring that spark, and right there was Barman.
They still didn't bring him down, just ran him out of bounds. He's a load to bring down, I'm telling you. 3:02 to go as he did go out of bounds, as we have Oakley Grubb in the backfield there by himself under center. And now they send number 40 in motion. And here is Oakley Grubb, the sophomore running back, and he's going to be balled up there for no gain at all. So he tried to go on the right side there, but no openings there. It brings up 3rd down and 6 as the clock hits 2:45 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Aggies are winning the battle in the trenches right now, both on offense and defense. Offense, they're just marching right down with the run game. Defense, Oakley Grubb has 2 carries, 0 yards so far.
Look on the front line of the Velva Aggies. Number 77, Matt Bryant. He sticks out like a sore thumb, 6'5". 3rd down and 6. Under center, Becker barking out the signals. Now they send Grove in motion, and now it's going to be a fake run play action. He's going to be tackled for a loss back at the 30-yard line. So a 6-yard loss as the Aggies swallow up Jace Becker for a loss of 6.
Well, they tried to go play action here, but you look at this defensive line. That was Lexton Smith just coming right off the edge, forces Becker up, and then wraps him up, brings him down for the sack.
2 offensive series so far here in the first quarter for the Outlaws, and they still not having any points on the board. Here's a snap. Colton Grove decides to take it. He better hurry. He's going to be short of the line again on the sneak attack, and that'll be a gain of about 6 yards for Colton Grove, but he needed 12, and it'll be 1st down and 10 now for the Aggies.
And they needed a play like that, but that's going to bite you in the butt if you're not able to get it. They don't. Aggies take over.
1st down and 10 now for the Aggies with good field position at the 37-yard line. 1st down and 10 as the Aggies have scored on their first 2 possessions of the opening quarter.
Looking to go 3 for 3 now.
They got trips on the right side. Looking to throw the ball. Kittleson going deep over the middle. He's got a man open. He's got too much arm. The outstretched arms of number 4 was intended. He was wide open. Brady Hoff, the junior wide receiver, just couldn't get underneath it.
And it was almost perfectly executed. Look at the protection. He's got all the time in the world. Finds the open target, but just like you said, a little too much sauce on it.
He's kind of got Noah Fredrickson arm there. 14-0. 1:33 remaining here at the Larry Sandy Field in Velva, North Dakota. Lights are on. And right now the Aggies kind of controlling the line of scrimmage and the rate of play here tonight.
Yeah, they're controlling the time of possession. They're controlling everything.
Here is Kittleson now flanked by Vincent. And this time a good job there by the defensive front of RPL, dropping Kittleson for no gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10. And the ball still standing at the 37-yard line as the clock continues to run with 1:13 remaining. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful rep by Caden Nordloff. Get by your guy, go make the tackle. That's their first good play on defense really so far.
Important down here for the Outlaws. They need to make a stop. They want to keep themselves close. And there is a completion out to... Let's see, he's not come up yet, but it's enough yards for a 1st down as he goes from the 37.
Look at this laser from Kittleson here on the RTC Network's instant replay. Gets to his drop back foot, gets up in the pocket, and then a laser to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, Grady Crawford on that reception as he's taking his time to get back up on his feet, but it'll be a gain all the way from the 37-yard line to the 27-yard line, or 24-yard line, excuse me. So a gain of 13 yards on that last completion from Kittleson to Crawford. He does walk off under his own power. That's good to see. A little help from Trinity Health Sports Medicine here tonight as referee Mike Anderson winds up the clock, and the clock is running with about 45 seconds to go. Been a pretty clean first quarter. I shouldn't say that because I probably jinx him now as the 3 receivers split out wide to the left, 1 to the right as they look to their coach now, and they're going to put Logan Vincent on the left side of Kittleson. Still with it, and with that there's going to be a first penalty flag. I did. They took a 5-yard penalty. It's a delay of game penalty against the Velva Aggies, and that'll set them back 5 yards. The first penalty of the night for 5 yards brings up first down and 15.
And this is where the
Aggies.
Outlaws have to take advantage.
Yeah.
You got them at 1st and 15. Defense has to make a play.
Boy, look how wide they split out their receivers. Look at the arm of Kittleson. It's a little bit leading the receiver, Mason Kraft, a little bit too far. And that'll stop the clock with 22 seconds to go. Brings up second down and 15.
And if Kittleson could have this one back, if he looks at the slot, Brady Hoff, a little post route, wide open middle of the field, and you know Kittleson can make that throw. He's going to want to have that one back.
Well, they'll put that one in their back pocket and probably see that one down the road again. Second down 15 with 22 seconds to go. Again, the Aggies scoring 2 Tioga Ace Hardware touchdowns in their first 2 possessions of the game. They've got 14 points on the board, and now we're going to have a timeout on the field taken by the Aggies with 22 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk for more of our sponsors, and we have some good ones.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Hey, as we come out of that Nesset Consulting timeout, gives us a chance to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws and the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers over there in Powers Lake. Also want to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club supporting the Williams County Firestorm and the Tioga Pirates, as the Pirates are playing the Botno Braves here tonight over in Ray. And so here's a pass wide open out of the outstretched arms of Logan Vincent. Just missed that touchdown.
Yeah, another one that Kittleson wants to have back. He's just a little too involved in the game. Yeah, he's amped up. There's the word I was looking for. But a good read. That's what you like to see from your quarterback. He's making the right read, and now you want him to execute. Just a little too much yet again.
Stops the clock with 17 seconds remaining, 14-0 on your NCC scoreboard here. Our premium sponsors, NCC, based out of Ray, North Dakota, RTC Networks, based out of Parshall, North Dakota, providing a great deal of help for Game Day Media. We appreciate their premium sponsorships here with Game Day Media. Third down 15. 17 seconds to go. Kraft is in motion. Now stops, and we're underway. From the gun, it's going to be a miscommunication there as the ball was intended to Brady Hoff. Thrown behind him brings up fourth down for the Aggies.
Yeah, now Kittleson's missed a couple of throws, getting him a little rattled in the pocket. Here he makes the right read, but he throws it behind him. A little slip there by Hoff on the end of the route, but even if he did catch that, I don't know if he's getting 15 yards.
Yeah, fourth down now for the Aggies. Fourth down and 15 with 14 seconds to go. It's been a long last minute of this first quarter.
Yeah. 3 incomplete passes, and that took about 5 minutes of real time.
Fourth down, 15 from the gun. Kittleson alone in the gun as they try to converge on the quarterback, and there's number 72. That is Hunter Tighe with the quarterback sack for loss as it goes.
Yeah, looking at the RTC Network's instant replay, Outlaws defense finally stepping up. Gave up 2 touchdowns, but now 4th and 15. Defensive lineman gets home. That's Tighe who finishes Kittleson off.
That's a loss of about 7 yards on that tackle for loss, that quarterback sack for the Outlaws. And so with 9 seconds remaining, a chance for one more play for the Outlaws here in the opening quarter. They're down 14-0 on your NCC scoreboard. And it's going to be under center, Jace Becker setting things right on the offensive line. Now they send Colton Grove right behind the right guard. Now here is going to be a pass attempt over the middle. They're looking to go over the middle. He tucks it, now decides to keep those feet going. Good decision by Becker, goes over one of his own guys, and it looks like he's going to gain enough yards for a first down as clock expires at the end of the first quarter. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay.
He wanted to take a shot to Barman, decided not to, tucks it and runs, and yeah, you're right, look at him truck Colton Grove and then pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 11, and that's the end of the first quarter. Your NCC scoreboard, it's the Aggies from Velva, Drake-Anamoose-Garrison 14. The Ray Powers Lake Outlaws still looking for their first point of the night. We'll be back. We'll head back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we begin the Northwest Therapy start of our second quarter, there's a handoff to Oakley Grubb. Grubb still drags a couple of Aggies with him for about a 4-yard gain. And it'll bring up second down and 6.
Well, that's better than 0-yard gains. That's his first past the line of scrimmage run, and Outlaws are starting to get something going here on this drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game off of that great run at the end of the first quarter by Jace Becker, picking up that much-needed first down for the Outlaws. And Becker sets up under center again. Man in motion. Now they fake it, and it's going to be a loss, a big loss for the Outlaws. It goes from the 49 all the way back to the 35. A 14-yard loss there for the Outlaws.
As we look at the RTC Network's instant replay, just a beautiful job by Madden Barstead, not falling for the play action, and he's on Jace Becker like white on rice.
So they all go all the way back from the 49-yard line back to the 35. So a 14-yard loss on that last carry by Becker, and it's third down and 20 from the 35. Barman's in motion going from left to right, and now they're going to play action. Becker going to wing it out there, and it's going to be out of bounds. Kind of a good decision. Pretty good arm by Becker to get that one out of bounds as that stops the clock with 10:31 to go, but good defense again by the Aggies.
Yeah, it was Madden Barstead on both times. They tried to fool him even after he didn't get fooled on the first one. And fortunately, the Outlaws were able to avoid the sack to make it a little more difficult punt. But, yeah, great defense by the Aggies after giving up one first down.
Here is the punt by the Outlaws, and it's going to be Vincent mishandling it. He's able, looks like, to get back on top of it, as the official indicated that Vincent did get back on it, and the ball is down at the Aggie 32-yard line. That could have been disaster for the Aggies.
Yeah, Logan Vincent, that's twice now that he's kind of riding the line of a turnover, able to get back on it on this one and just secure it. But Outlaws licking their chops for one of these turnovers to get a little better starting field position.
They could really use one here right now. Make something happen for them, as they've had 3 or 4 possessions now without any points. 14-0 on your NCC scoreboard. And here is a handoff to Vincent, and Vincent met there by the front line, namely Hunter Tighe, number 72.
Yeah, Tighe's starting to make some plays here as we look at the RTC Network's instant replay. That's back-to-back runs where the Outlaws defensive line stands tough and gets a stop, gain of 1 or 2 yards for Vincent.
Yeah, short game, but you take a look at the stat line on Hunter Tighe. He's a senior that stands 6'3", tips the scales at 270. 9:50 to go here in the first half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the end of this first half of play, recapping some stats. Hopefully we can get some highlights to show you from that first half as Kittleson rolls out to his right, has a short little pass that is complete at about the 39-yard line, about a 6-yard gain for the Aggies.
As now the Aggies do what the Outlaws like to do, get your quarterback on the move and find the open guy. As he takes a snap here on the replay, rolls out right, fires right away, and Crawford does a nice job of getting his arms under the ball so it doesn't hit the ground.
So it's not a first down yet, according to where they spot the ball at the 39-yard line. 3rd down and 1. 41-yard line, excuse me. Kittleson's in the gun, flanked on the right side by Vincent, and Vincent's going to take it again, goes up the middle right behind the left guard in the center, picks up about 3, and that's enough yards for another Prairie Home Furnishings first down.
Yeah, needed 1 yard and he got 3.
Yeah.
That's a good running back right there.
Yep. If you need 5, he'll get you 3. If you need 3, he'll get you 3. If you need 1, he'll get you 3. No, he's a good runner. Every time he touches the ball, he's a load to bring down.
And that's why the Aggies are fine with running the ball. If it's 3rd and short, they trust their guy to go pick up the first down.
I haven't seen as much misdirection running as I've seen in the past from Velva in the past, and I don't know if that's the difference between Larry Sandy's club and Matt Kittleson, but they're kind of smash-mouth footballs. Receiver catches the ball, gets down to near the 35-yard line. He goes from the 44 down to the 34-yard line, so a 20-yard gain.
Yeah, look at this move by Stefan at the end of the route right there. Makes a man miss, gets up the sideline, and that's the Aggies' #1 target. He leads the team with 19 receptions on the year, make it 20 after that one.
Yeah, 19 yards on that reception as they spot the ball right on the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Aggies as they're rolling again inside of Outlaw territory here at Larry Sandy Field in Velva on their home field. I've always thought this field is a great field, crowned very nicely, and the Velva Aggies know how to use it. Here is Kittleson. Kittleson carries it on a quarterback keeper, and he's going to pick up 7. Clock continues to run here in the first half. NCC score, it's the Aggies 14 and the Outlaws 0.
Yeah, look at the way Kittleson puts it to his running back's chest and then takes it, gets up 5-6 yards, and they went into that play a few times, and it's worked each and every time.
3rd down and 3 for the Aggies. Clock is running with 7:10 to go. Empty backfield. Now they send a man in motion. They hand it off. They don't hand it off. They just kind of flip it to Logan Vincent, and Vincent's going to be close to the line again. Looks like he's a little bit short. Picks up 2. It'll be 3rd down and a short 1.
Yeah, the reason they flip it is in case they mishandle it, it's an incomplete pass instead of a fumble.
So that's considered a pass then.
And I liked it because then it would inflate my yardage, just flipping it a little bit to Tyson Inget or Noah Schroeder or someone like that.
As Vincent takes the direct handoff, he'll pick up 3 yards again, and it'll be another Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Aggies.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day for the Outlaws if they give these 3rd and short, 2nd and short yardages to this Aggies team, especially running to the right side. We talked about it earlier. Jaden Foss, the center, he weighs 230. Eric Euland, 240. Right tackle Matt Bryant, 245. That is a large side of the line.
Yeah, college level.
Yeah.
6:09 to go as the clock continues to run. 2 receivers split out to the left, 1 in the slot. 1 on the right side as well. From the gun, Kittleson rolls to his left, now changes his mind and decides to tuck the ball, and he's going to be brought down there just shy of the 10-yard line. So a good gain there of about 11 yards for Cooper Kittleson, the senior quarterback, and it's another 1st down and goal
And I feel like,
as they're inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone.
And Kittleson, he likes to run the ball. He's got over 200 yards on the season. I think the Outlaws might have to put a quarterback spy on him because he's sitting in that pocket and then he sees a gap and he's going to go. You got to spy him.
I guess it's at the 11-yard line, so it's first down and 10. Another Prairie Home Furnishings first down, and from the gun again. This time Seiler flanks, and he hands the ball off, gets past the 10 up near the 5-yard line, stops short of the 5 to about the 6, so a gain of about 5 yards for number 40. That is Brody Seidler.
And that's how these Aggies, all their running backs, their tight ends, their receivers, that's how they finish plays. If it's only a